Hello and welcome to the 2016 SMPTE elections. I'm your host, Ryan Salazar. We have Matthew Goldman, candidate for SMPTE president. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing excellent. Thanks so much for being with us. If you would, please briefly introduce yourself.
My name is Matthew Goldman. I am Senior Vice President Technology with Ericsson in the TV and Media Group. I've been an engineer for 30 plus years, originally designing circuit modules and chips. Somewhere around 25 years ago, I became very actively involved in the early stages of the nascent digital video and television related areas. I was working for Digital Equipment Corporation on high-end data servers. My background had been more towards control system designs and actually back in the old days designing computers.
Matthew, if you would, please share your SMPTE experience and how the society has benefited from your participation.
So let's see now. I first joined the standards community around 1997 when I was working for Divicom, and we were doing, again, the nascent part of doing digital video compression and systems. The industry had already gone in the conversion of the production side from analog to digital, but nothing was compressed yet. Getting involved very early on with these new standards for entertainment really made a huge difference in the industry. And of course, you have to go to where all the standards for interoperability were done, and the Society of Motion Pictures and Television Engineers was the place to go to. So I was very excited to do that, and I became very active in those early years in SMPTE. And around 8 years ago, a regional governor came to me, "Hey, you've been very active in this area. Why don't you come and you're interested in SMPTE where it's going and get active on the board?" And so I took an interest in that and became a board member. I served as regional governor for a few years, and that was followed by being the finance vice president for the society. And then finally, the last 2 years, I've been serving as the executive vice president.
All right, Matthew, why are you the right person for this job?
So in the area of SMPTE, I've been promoting our standards and our membership, joining as I mentioned, the birds of a feather flocking together by being a speaker and panelist at many trade shows and events, really to grow the interest in the industry's knowledge of the society. A lot of people know the standards themselves, but they don't realize that we're the group that develops it. And then as in my years as finance VP, I work very closely with the home office to help our society grow while maintaining a solid financial foundation for our reserve fund. We knew where to invest in a society for growth, but at the same time making sure that we were stable. And then in the last 2 years, as executive vice president, I've led the society's long-range planning efforts to lay out a strategy for growth and success. As you know, we've launched the Centennial Campaign because the society is now 100 years old, and all those ways we need to bring those thoughts and ideas back in and really have a large brainstorming session, which I have led for the last 2 years in the society.
Matthew, what is one goal you believe the society should work towards? And if you're elected, what are your plans to accomplish that goal?
So our industry has been changing. So we have the influx of IP technology into broadcasting. We have software-defined networking and processing in areas where you used to have dedicated hardware before. The skill set has slightly changed, and it's a joining of this all into, of course, the internet of the connected age. So SMPTE, of course, needs to grow along with these changes in our industry. We are the most relevant professional society in this area. And so when you grow along with it, you ensure your success moving forward for doing that. So I'd like to see the society become much more involved in adjacent industries and workflows and drive towards that, become more inclusive in areas. For as an example of that, as we all know, we've been very successful in our new partnership we now have with the Hollywood Professional Association. I'd like to see if we can expand our established leadership we have in standards and theories to more practice, such as user groups and the creatives, and really give a well-rounded area for the society and across our multiple pillars of expertise.
Again, Matthew Goldman, candidate for SMPTE president. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.